Wait, here, take this tool off.
Are you
Throw
sure
it
it's
in the water.
Alex?
Can you follow me on Twitter?
What is saying
Banana,
nom
I
nom?
only...
I think it's the game. I think there's an enemy that's saying nom 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 nom.
I mean, I can't hear anything over voice.
Yeah, I am pretty sure it's the game. Sure.
Yep.
Is that you?
Oh shit.
You building things?
Oh no! We lost our lava.
Did you?
Yeah, I fucked it up.
God damn it!
Do I dare?
Motherfuckers!
It's
I
obsidian now.
dare.
It's obsidian now?
I guess I dare.
What the fuck, guys? All you had to do was break
Oh, are we
all
watching
this stuff.
Lego Island 2? Brickster's Revenge?
Yes, you're watching Lego, the Japanese anime adaptation
What did you
of
do? How did
Lego
you
Island
break
2:
this?
Brickster's Revenge.
Oh boy, this is exciting.
Okay. Do you hear me in the stream, by the way, or just in Discord?
Yes, I hear myself too.
Okay, that's good.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's all keep talking.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll get water.
Michael.
I added a block. I forgot that you needed the block underneath.
Change my game mode.
Remove the obsidian.
Yeah.
Michael, change my game mode.
Actually, wait. Here. I
Well,
think.
if everyone's getting off.
No, just
Might as well, right?
Austin for a second.
Well, Jason got off. Austin's getting off. Is Jeff still here?
I'm still here.
What are you doing?
Building my
What's
spawner.
the problem, Michael?
Wait, we break this block on the side
Oh.
What
where the cobblestone is right here. That works, right?
I'm gonna get off soon though.
Fine.
There's another issue, Michael.
Yeah.
I think this will work now. We'll see. Not, it's more maintainable
Michael,
now
stare at
too.
me again. Turn around.
Wait, where are you?
Turn around. See me?
Yeah.
You lost
I'm
being
back.
creative.
Oh.
Ah! Tim's trying to drown me.
Yeah, I'm fine with EDF, Austin.
Alright. I'm done for the day then for Minecraft.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I agree.
I need to pee though.
I wonder if this
And do you have
spawner
EDF?
Wait, what?
Tim, you have EDF, right?
Yes, you did give me a copy.
Let's play. Jason, why do you hate EDF so much?
No, sorry, no. I was talking about the music of this game.
Echoing.
Oh, by the way, the link is in Discord if you didn't already see it, Austin.
I'm watching, I just have the audio muted because I don't want to hear
what's
myself
EDF?
twice.
So you have to mute everyone else in
Earth Defense Force.
Discord.
Oh.
I could mute everyone else in Discord and just listen through his link.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Sorry, I know what I can do. I'll set it so Discord comes out of my speakers instead of my headphones.
Imagine.
Hey, can you guys talk? Ooh, I can hear you guys. Do you guys hear yourselves anymore in the video? Okay, that's good. That means I did it right. Alex, do you still hear the game audio? Alright, if you can hear the game audio and me, that's good. That means I did it right. Oh, time to enter my name. This is a very personal game, so I enter my real name. It's pretty bad. It sounds like MIDI. Oh. Should I read out loud or should I be quiet? Austin, should I read out loud or be quiet? Oh, Austin muted me. Bye, Austin. Oh, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I'll read my parts. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yep. No, she doesn't. Actually, Alex. Alex, do you want to join my voice chat and you can read the character's lines and I can read my lines? Actually, no, that might not work given the latency. Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Did I tell you I was gonna join a club this year? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh boy. Hello world, my name is Jason. I don't trust Sayori at all. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Yes. And it'll only be one-sided, too. Say that again, Alex? Do you think we can do it? Alright. Okay. Oh, sure. How about now? Don't stream Jason streaming. I'm gonna take you down. Copyright. No, you're like rehosting the French version of my stream. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright. Alex is gonna join in as well. He's gonna be one of the narrators, I think. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. This is so bad. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I even know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. No what? There's no way I'm going to join your club. What are you doing, Alex? Alright. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. No, I guess I was probably not the president. I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club, like the neat shit I am. Why do you care so much anyway? Alex, if we just switch to another channel, we can narrate. I'll stop by for a cupcake. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
If I give you a cupcake, do I get your soul?
Just in case, I have my headphones on, so I can't hear what's going on. Just keep going right now.
Alright.
I'll do things you like with it. Don't worry, I'll prop it really badly.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Full of energy, Sayori swings open the classroom doors. She's wearing a different outfit than she was last seen. All words escape me in this situation. This club is... I'm not saying that. Sorry. The girl with the sour attitude. Probably a first year. And she made the cupcakes.
That went well, guys.
We need to have you up again.
I was equipped perfectly fine, but they were pretty high.
Tim, just look at you.
Whoa. heck? Is that a gun? What are you doing, Alex? It just sounds like bullets. Are you okay, Jeff?
Me, I'm fine.
Okay, only Alex is getting shot. Poor kid. I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member instead. Weren't you a leader of the debate club? Oh my god. To anyone watching the stream, there is a machine gun firing outside of my house. I don't. Oh, is it not? Oh, whoops. Let me update the stream, guys. It's okay. All that happened is I went to the literature club and I met the students and I got a cupcake. And now they're bullying me.
Is it because you're such a loser?
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly why. Okay, is it back? Does it say you know it?
You gotta go for the purple hair shape, Jason.
Alright. From left to right, left is the tsundere, right, left, second left is the quiet one, second to right is my childhood friend, and the right is the class president.
Go for the quiet one.
The purple one's the quiet one.
She's also the best looking.
Oh, and the left, second to right is my friend and the vice president of this club, and the rightmost is the president of the club. And the leftmost made cupcakes.
You gotta go for either rightmost or purple hair.
Purple hair also made tea.
Again, rightmost or purple hair.
Alright.
I can't hear what you guys are saying. You guys are all smarter than dragons are.
Oh. And also, Alex, you're still spitting out machine guns. Jeff, can you tell Alex that his voice doesn't work?
Alex, your voice isn't working. Something according to Jason.
Tell him his voice hasn't worked at all.
Your voice hasn't worked at all.
Okay, he knows. Maybe that's why they're all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. Ugh, reading. Dumb nerds.
Yeah, call them nerds from the fucker who want to go see anime. That's gonna fucking help your point.
I've accepted my life. Why can't they?
And let's be honest here, fucking anime nerds are a lot worse than book nerds.
What if the book nerds just read anime books?
They're not book nerds, they're anime nerds.
Damn.
Book nerds actually learn how to shower.
From the books?
Yeah.
Instructional books of all kinds.
Did you set up a soundboard? Is that what you were doing, Alex? That's what Alex was doing. He was setting up a soundboard.
Oh no.
Alex, how many viruses did you need to download to get that working?
There's still a fucking thing running.
What books do I like to read? I like to read manga. We can just barely hear you in the distance.
Should have said proper book.
Nope, I said manga. What the heck? What happened to her?
Whoa.
What happened?
Don't go for that chick. Apparently she's literally too deep.
You said to go for her. What happened to her?
At least she's not one-dimensional.
She's literally too deep, Jason. She just turned around.
Okay, but she's back to normal now. Yeah, you got a voice filter on, Alex. I can hear you. It sounds like your typical nasally voice guy.
Yeah. Oh, I heard you from, I think Jeff's.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. That's the purple-haired girl.
Sounds like a fucking nerd. Never mind.
That's the purple-haired girl.
Oh god, turn the filter. It's really fucking.
It's also echoing because we can sort of hear you in Jeff's thing.
Yeah.
No answer from command head. No, no.
Anyway, I've been reading. Ooh.
Of course, area G1.
Purple-haired girl has been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I tried to grasp at something.
Did you ever finish it?
No.
You're right.
You're the only one that didn't finish it, Jason. You're a terrible book club.
Yeah, I'm a coward.
Your turn once you finish it.
I'm a.
Even get to the little kid sex scene.
This is why I don't have you guys in the stream.
We're talking about it.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock.
Weapons.
Okay.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world.
So much like I am very smart.
Her?
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate horror.
What you were doing earlier was like so good.
Oh, why is that? I
Wait,
just-
was that you? Who did that voice?
That was me.
Oh, okay, that was so good.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. I don't know. Do I need to give him voices then?
Here, I'll voice one of them. If you want me to voice. No audio, just my natural voice. I'm sorry.
Oh, I mean, if I want you to be in the stream, then we need to duck out into a different room.
I can just narrate it in this.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Not an echo.
You can be the pink-haired girl.
Am I gonna be Tsundere?
Yeah, you can be Tsundere.
The pink hair girl is a tsundere?
Yeah, because she's short. Never mind.
How could you, Austin?
Austin, do you want to be the tall girl?
Literally, like, all Slenderers have issues. Sure.
Monica, she's speaking right now.
That's Monica. Stop acting like that.
Don't you? So,
What gives you that idea?
well, on account that you're tiny, you have no breasts, and you really don't seem like you care about anything. You like to play some scrap tape when you had the last club bait.
Oh, why are they so skinny? I'll read the friend too. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are, Alex. Why is she floating? Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Natsuki.
Remind me to talk, Jason, okay?
Alright, Natsuki, do you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels.
So are we both doing cockney accents?
Oh, I need to do a little more smarter. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
That girl looks like she'd be more Russian.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers, exposing your vulnerability
More African than Russian. That's very African.
and showing even deepest reaches of your heart.
Well, I can also do that.
It's a very African.
Monica,
You know what, bro? I can't do the accent. What the fuck? Hello, you have writing experience too, yo.
Monica.
Austin.
Oh. Well, then, to share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I can't do the Cockney accent without saying hello first.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Kind of like puts you in the mode.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Details.
You start like, hello, governor, with
Monica.
Michael, you're also free to do Monica if Austin's busy.
Lower the volume. You remind me because fucking I'm in the middle of a firefight.
Monica.
Oh, I have an idea, everyone.
There, now I can actually hear what you guys are saying.
Eh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Also, you're trying really hard at EDF right now, aren't you?
I'm really doing both very
Monica.
differently.
Monica.
The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, why everyone's even?
Why do they all have cockney accents?
It's really the only accent I can do, to be honest.
Why do they need an accent?
Yeah, let's do it.
think it'll help us all get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club, because that's fucking gay. I'm sorry, that's not PC. Isn't that right, Jason?
Monica smiles warmly at me once
Did
again.
you name yourself Jason?
Yeah, it's a personal game. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Hey, what's that?
Austin, you died now.
Everything is hard.
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club.
Wow. Wow. How can you be such a jerk, Jason?
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any
I'm in
decision.
character right now, and you're a jerk.
I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Monica.
What?
I'm sorry, I thought.
Who?
Jason! You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day. Right.
Oh god.
Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be like super pissed.
She said,
Do a Valley Girl accent, right?
If you like really like just came for I don't know.
No, it's an official way.
Because Austin's so good at accents.
I just feel bad.
Because you know my accent's so amazing, Georgia.
Welcome to the literature club.
That's what I'm saying.
Ah, thanks, I guess. Monica.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we'll officially end tonight's meeting on a good note.
This is like more Australian now.
Yeah.
My accents are terrible, okay?
What would you know about Australian accents, Alex?
More than you, Jeff.
That's true.
That's
I
not
got
saying
that.
anything at all.
So nothing has been said.
Further to the next
You know what your parents sound
we
like.
can all
that's all.
share.
No, I have been to Australia.
Monica looks over me once
It's
more.
like different accents depending on like different Australians.
But Jeff, I was
I
way
look forward to how you express yourself. Hi, I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Are you the scout from TF2?
Can I really impress the class star, Austin Sun, with my mediocre writing skills?
Robert, I heard you.
I already feel
Walking here.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jason, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Why do they keep doing that?
This is the real horror.
That's right. Sorry, and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed home after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay.
I feel like your main character lets inertia make all of their decisions.
Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. With Sayori over in the corner.
Fuck me, I'm gonna be real mad, Jason.
Will I ever be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Chelsea Austin.
Volcano Estos.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I gotta write a poem.
You'd have to download the pack.
Jesus Christ, I need to make a poem?
Yeah, definitely something that's huge, I think.
You
Misery,
That's I don't.
death,
Dad.
contamination,
Explode.
Lust is a good one. Like, actually, though.
Lost.
lust, anxiety, no, shame,
Marriage.
massacre,
Alice, I think you're trying for something different than ever known.
I
wrath,
think go for the visual novel options.
Embrace.
I feel
whisper,
like Austin agrees with me. You have to go full bit BN. Full
whisper,
BN.
agonizing,
And then agonizing.
unstable,
Giggle.
Fantasy.
electricity,
Fluffy determination.
climax,
Misfortune.
misfortune,
It's not League of Legends.
Are we trying to get the?
inferno,
Inferno.
Is that the goal?
Actually, I wanna-
Kawaii,
I wanna get Kawaii.
graveyard, suicide, incongruent,
Wait, what is
Incongruent.
Why aren't you picking me, Jason?
uh,
Is it actually a rate? Like, is it moving your characters? Like, it's
Yes.
yeah,
Oh no, but they are actually moving. It's not like actually moving them depending
No.
on what you pick.
unrequited. No, they jump up and down if it appeals to them.
Yeah.
Despise.
Stop picking the purple hair chick.
You said you wanted the purple haired chick.
Hi again, Jason.
Monica.
I'm glad to say you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry.
Wow, she's really funny.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promises, Jason. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Is writing poetry really like literature?
I don't remember that being part of my lit class.
Oh, like totally come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't even know if you plan here just to come and hang out or like what.
Why isn't Michael do the voice of the purple hair chick?
But if you don't take us like totally seriously, then you won't even see the end of it.
Monica.
She probably killed a lot of shit.
That's so guy. You suddenly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. You fucking weak.
Why is it me?
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Who am I? Manga is like totally literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys.
The voice/accent.
It's good. I like it.
Two different ones.
It's fine.
I'll mix it up with some other ones.
Jason always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come you and Jason can become good friends too? Also super skinny like me.
She says I'm suddenly cartoony half the time.
Yes, like you just
Sayori.
some of the characters.
Hmm? I'm gonna go into settings quickly. Let's make sure this. Nope.
It's pretty entertaining.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
My lord.
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
What did you turn into a grandma?
Eat the cupcake, Jason! I guess it means that it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Now I am. So please hand it over. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
I've heard there's a loot here. Give it to me and expect to die.
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, you dum-dum. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is...
Come on, Austin, it's Japanese.
Japanese playboy.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading. Thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Knowing me, I'll read half of it.
Oh yeah. So, how do I read it? Are you ever gonna finish it?
No, we talked about this already.
Oh, damn.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everybody's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a very cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, looking at weeb shit.
Jesus fucking Christ, it's a big dragon.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. Oh, I guess I went down that path.
Motherfucker, Jason.
I didn't know, I just chose all the death words. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same.
Cause I'm the best girl.
Oh, she's reading the same book she lent me.
I don't turn 2D for no reason.
More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Uh,
That's a pretty good selling
Crap.
point.
I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out.
VN is a shitty rom-com, 'cause that's every VN ever.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Wait,
Oh.
PDF is that?
it's fine.
Yeah, that too.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me.
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come we have 2 copies of the same book?
That totally doesn't describe me. We totally don't have 2 copies of Wheel of Time, do we, Jeff? No, why would we do that? That would be crazy.
Well, when I stopped at the...
We don't have 2 copies of the first
Oh yeah, Alex, to make you feel better, I started
That's not what I meant.
Wheel of Time on audiobooks.
I mean,
Yay.
I just happened to buy 2 of them.
You read their book reports?
Oh, I see. No spoiler book reports.
I didn't even read your book reports when you sent them to me.
I'll definitely start reading the book. I promise. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear.
God damn it, Tim.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Putting it down.
It's totally fucking boring.
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
I'm running.
Is it so? What's it about anyway? Well.
I'll go revive Tim with like full health.
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Is she just reading the summary?
She's talking about Markov chain.
Ah, I
That's what I was
see.
gonna say.
There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front of the cover.
Computer science.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her lost, long younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people
That means they have sex.
who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of...
If you want to go for this chick,
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
sounds fucking happy.
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah ha ha ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jason? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories.
And I give him your response.
So don't worry.
Judging by your poem.
I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things.
This dragon, Jeff.
She's just so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
The weirdest thing ever.
It's just that these kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new perspective.
So I think, Alex, our jobs are done.
Basically.
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Yeah, this is just becoming a boring VN now. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist. No, I looked at some stuff. It gets better. It's essentially like, it does the hot tofu boyfriend, from what I've seen.
But
I haven't read Hot Type of Boyfriend.
Yeah, because you couldn't stick with it.
Which ending of Haunted Boyfriend?
The ending everyone talks about?
The one with the eye?
Never mind, don't spoil it.
let's keep going. No spoilers.
They're made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, you don't apologize.
Hey, you sound like Homer.
I haven't lost interest or anything. Ugh. Well, I guess it's alright then.
Also, we need to just conserve our health now. Don't waste your energy on shooting anyone. You might take damage otherwise.
But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill with my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Huh?
Don't revive me.
Literature club is mainly about the spoken word.
Anyway.
Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, shouldn't I? You don't have to.
Oh god, why'd you revive me?
Oh my god, you revived me too.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book.
So we got this mission, right?
Yep.
Yeah. This one we need heavy fucking weapons, as this guy's not dying.
I quickly retrieved the book I had put in my bag.
Alright, it's fine if I just sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company. I see.
Oh my god.
I can't run fast enough when he targets me.
Alright. I open the book and start the prologue.
Not enough health.
Yeah, how is my name?
I don't know. It's like
You're blue.
There's no more health left.
Oh, I think we're a little fogged. Some did.
unless he's like about to die.
No.
Wait, more spawn.
Oh god.
Let Tim pick up any health.
I'm not dead yet.
Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at the book.
Other dragons though.
I glance over.
I don't see them though, is the problem.
They're way up in the sky.
Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry.
Okay, drop health.
I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you?
Good to get myself.
Must be Canadian.
Oh, I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ha 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 ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book. Why were you using your left arm to hold the book? I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, it's going for the close-in. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides in under her thumb after she flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
Why is your shirt off?
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? You're fucking dumb. You don't know how to read a book, eh?
Yeah, it's true. I googled that you can't even read.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Expressions change.
Yeah, she started smiling.
Expression change in the thing. She's like smiling down creepily.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri nope, they're all dead. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri.
Also, Jason, I like how your channel says you're playing Lego Island 2.
Yep. This might be a silly thought, but
Wait, that is this game.
the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You'd think so. How does she?
This is my poem.
Supposed to be Canadian accent.
I don't know how to do a Canadian accent.
No, guys, this is the poem she wrote.
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see, Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Jason, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her, eh? Ugh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
Transformation.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know that you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's more kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Hey,
Oh, they said it was the wings. I think we're supposed to shoot it in the wings.
Austin!
Monica! Monica!
Eh,
Monica!
But it's about time we shared those poems with each other. But I'm not enough time if we wait too long. Even though we're fucking after school, and we have all the time in the world.
Real tight.
You fucking 2D bitch.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
We haven't gotten to that part yet, Austin.
Why, Yuri? Pathetic excuse for a human being. Quiet it down, you depressed little chick.
No, she's kind of more squashed.
I'm sorry if you're looking forward to this. We can't live our lives without it.
It's not, it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ow. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight then. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
Started talking about reading a little more tonight. Or talking about reading the DM more tonight.
That's because you're not watching it, Jeff. Join us on your second monitor.
That's good reasoning.
You have it on my second monitor.
Oh, goody.
In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time, May. Alright. I stand up.
That feels like a teacher. Finish the first two sections by tomorrow's class.
I make a mental note of where I left off in the. You make a physical note! Then slip it back into my bag. Monica!
But he doesn't have his phone out.
By the way, you remember to write your poem. I don't know. By the way, you remember your poem last
Do
night.
you talk with her no matter what?
Yeah.
I feel like you talk to her no matter what your poem.
I mean, I feel like the others are probably just gonna get sprinkled in.
Yeah.
My realization ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before.
So embarrassing.
Except death
Monica!
and despair and evil. Well now. Hello, well. That's everyone ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? And not your fucking emo girlfriend.
I can't wait!
Wait, do you just choose one person?
Sayori and Monica
Thanks, word, Alex.
enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a torn spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica's wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We're gonna read our poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay.
I'd say Natsuki.
I don't know. We already did the Yuri path. Should we focus fire? Okay, we'll go Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Okay, you have to pay attention now then, Austin.
Yeah, having a good time so far.
Ah, yeah.
Work. Good. Lots of game. By the way, since you're new and everything, you made these suggestions for the club of new activities. I'll find you, they can do better, but you'll never find one if you're a lazy piece of shit. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up either.
Oh, alright. I'll keep that in mind. That I'm a piece of shit. Of course, now I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh.
Don't worry, Jason. I'll laugh regardless. I'm a little embarrassed. Today, you know, I have to share my masterpiece with you. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past.
I don't know why I'm supposed to get the girl who's berating me constantly. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
You could have been reading it out loud.
I know. Doesn't really make any sense. But great job, Jason. You get a participation cookie. I was going ooh if I didn't reading it because I couldn't understand it.
Is that ooh or EWW?
I'm not so sure. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
I just handed her a sheet of paper that said death 20 times. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in even a little bit of effort. Sayori's a dumb.
What does Natsuki like though?
Natsu likes anime.
Yes, we can have the poetry, Monica.
No one really asks. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I know you're special. You're on the short bus. I'd love to see you try new things. Cause this is sure as hell not working out. That's the best way to find a style fits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles. I'll always look at what suits you most. Hello, so don't force yourself.
So don't force yourself to talk the way everyone else wants you to talk.
Everyone else wants you to write. I can't. I won't give you some time to get fucking older. Pick up Tim.
Okay, I'm gonna step back away for a second so Austin can get water. Be right back. I'm back. So we can do it by pressing right thing. Oh ha ha. No, I can hear you, sorry. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims you're not very good. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, here's the poem. Do you want to read it or should I read it, Austin? Oh. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Monica! It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for anything remotely intelligent.
You're damn right. It's okay. Yeah, that concept style's got pretty popular nowadays. That is,
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my thoughts a bit. It's Playboy.
An epiphany.
That's a euphemism. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous about to talk about dope stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's been a friend with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I'm English, so probably also going to be a pedophile.
What does that have to do about writing?
Write the poem. Or story. Get your brain too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, and you'll never make any progress. I don't know. You just force yourself to get something down on paper and tell you the whole way around. I am. You're on your own, Jeff.
There's nowhere else. I don't think it can run anymore.
Another one to talk about is this. If you keep your tail in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. Who the fuck uses ink pens? So just move your hand and go with the flow. What's that shit for hipster?
Well, yeah.
I guess Monica's a hipster.
These are my advice for the night. Now, do you have a little brother or sister?
Oh god, this takes so long. Alex, are you?
I feel like we need to speed this up.
No, I'm playing this until 1.
Oh, comrade.
Eh?
You see, Jason, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Nanani? Harsh.
What, like, you totally, like, expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
Yes. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. You all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Really painful.
Fine. Well, Sumi-san, you'll get better at it. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's like totally stupid.
Alright. Okay. Eagles Can Fly by Natsuki.
Maybe there's some like hidden, right? Like if you do all the first letters, or
No.
can fly is repeated, right?
Nope, nope. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly,
People can try, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah. Why did I get this character? I got the worst character. Yeah, I am the worst. I'm like totally the worst. I told you you wouldn't like it. Remember when I accused you of not trying? What are you? No.
I like it.
No. No. Nani. Be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
No, you're not. Because I didn't like it. Because it's just bad. Objectively, like totally. Just like totally bad. Because everyone in high school thinks writing has to have decent quality and stuff. So people don't even take my writing like seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid. Cheetahs can run no matter how much English you know.
Yes, like, exactly. Like, literally.
People need to know animals.
I, like, totally like it when it's, like, easy to read, but it, like, literally hits you hard. Like in this poem.
Wait, people that are talking in chat, like, actually random people, or are they people in our chat?
Austin C, I'm guessing, is us.
Well, yeah.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. What is wrong with me? Or, not Ski. Not Ski, what are you?
She's special.
Yeah, I understand.
I understand.
It's a good thing you understand, Alex. But, like, the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the word. Can we just, like, skip through to that person, like, honestly?
No.
The worst is, like, Monica was, like, other person, like, simple word.
You're not even saying your lines, God.
Like, they said it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on, like, totally purpose. It helps bring out, like, the feeling in the last line.
So you did.
This is what you let millennials write poems.
I guess more went into it than I realized.
Yeah, it actually took, like, I spent 2 seconds on it, not 1. That's what it means to be a pro.
Fucking participation trophies.
No, like, I feel like there's actually something there, but if you actually do, not like how she did. Source visual art minor.
Read your fucking lines.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Actually, I expected it.
I decided to humor her with the last. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh. Time to Yuri.
Maybe Michael has a chance, but the rest of us are gone.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes tighten. Exceptional. What was that?
Supposed to be Canadian.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Yuri covers first her mouth,
For Russian.
then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right, eh? What am I getting so nervous for? I'm sorry.
Adding some comrades in there.
I'm sorry.
Brad.
I'm sorry from A to Z. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have, eh? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment, I guess. This is actually my first time ever writing anything.
I learned doing...
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly. I learned writing when learning propaganda. Yuri.
You see, comrade.
Well, I mean, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay.
One breakdown poem like me.
This is the
You shall
reason
never
I was
miss the
able to
inaccurate.
tell. It's just there are specific writing habits, usually of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make style deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought.
Just pick 20 words.
It's as if my style is 20 words, no sentences. It's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Like 20 questions, but with answers.
Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed
It's
for.
not even that, it's just 20 words on a piece of paper.
There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a different poem.
Oh,
No,
it's like, you know those things that were really popular, like that word puzzle? Where it's like all the words and they're different sizes.
not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. Well, she's being educated, so she's British now. And learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind.
I'm very sorry.
I shouldn't be talking about people. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Here, in the Discord. This is
Sorry.
literally what your poem was, Jason.
It's a word cloud. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind this. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club?
Yeah, but no one...
Ghost Under the Light by Yuri. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm's breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
So these are totally things a high schooler would actually write a poem to.
Yeah. I don't know about the not speak. Natsuki's, I'd say more like elementary schooler.
Or research university.
Yep, UCSC specific.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Woo!
Wait, what? Wait,
Why is there a bar?
But you took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often.
oh, it's because she's studying for the bar exam, guys.
I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. Oh, she's back. Eh? Eh? That's a relief. Also, I really like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
Game jam this weekend. The end.
It wasn't too short, eh?
Visual novel.
I usually write longer poems.
Or Tim
Not at all.
advertised to people at the thing that there's someone online who's making a visual novel for the game jam.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest.
Everyone can draw their own character. They'll be all different styles. It's gonna be complete mismatch. And everyone can write their own dialogue.
Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Jason. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Is that Jason?
You see, then.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all.
Take a fucking accent.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
That's because you don't.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Sorry. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Ah, eh. Oh. You know. I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jason. Ah. Ooh. Eeh. Me too. Oh, last person. Sayori.
So apparently this might be even... We'll see how it goes.
Are you like reading spoilers?
No.
Not anymore.
Oh, I mean, the Monica said Sayori really likes basic work.
Oh. This is a good...
So I'm like, if she said that...
This is a good poem, Jason. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right.
I watch anime.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't do any poem. I'm really happy that you at least tried. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jason. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks. I think. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? It'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. At least one of them admits it. Well, we'll see about that. Oh, here we go. Dear Sunshine by Sayori. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I was like, this is a quality poem. Reasonable poem until the last line.
I'm not mad. I just want breakfast.
I feel like if I rank them from best to worst, it would probably be either Purple or Monica, and then Sayori, and then my character.
Your character would be like asked for another
Sayori, this is just a guess, but
random people on the street.
did you just wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Jason,
Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say... Please no bully! I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it?
I do?
I should say that you're an original member of the Beat community.
Oh, that's dope. Nice. It also says that Austin's son is now hosting my thing.
It is, I am.
Ooh, thank you, I think.
You guys are getting XP.
Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! I think Sayori's poem just graduated to the best.
I feel her poem, unlike the others, it gets a living quality to the work. So it's like,
Alex, stop tailing your biz on spider.
just shows common observations of a daily life phenomena. The psyche, the inner stream of consciousness.
Even though you're late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Yep, that's my philosophy.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
Eating breakfast, here I come.
Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Austin's the best.
Hey, what about Jason? Isn't Jason the best?
Oh yeah. But next time, I won't forget.
Alex is just like, I come in at 1 a.m. and at times I just ate. What about breakfast? I was gonna make waffles. I'm like, what the hell, Alex?
Yeah, why did you eat at 1 a.m., Jeff?
Yeah, I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
It was 12 noon. It was high noon
Phew.
on a Sunday. High noon.
I guess that's
on a
everyone.
Sunday, Jeff.
I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
But don't
It's as
you
if everyone
always
is judging me
think
for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh.
I feel like literature club and poetry club are different.
Yeah, I guess it's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting.
And poems. Poems at that.
My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. We're gonna write poems for our next book club.
Oh god.
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Yeah.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change.
Like the
Natsuki's
act
eyebrows.
of
Look at this. Natsuki's.
Qui, primus ori, Troy, ad Latnia.
Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration like the dumbass she is. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with these? Oh, Alex.
What's with this, like, language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's like nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could, like, say it's bent.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Kawaii desu ka? Did you completely miss the, like, symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
Inventing symbolism.
How can that be kawaii desu?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
I understand. It's hard to say something nice about my work. Mate.
Like, seriously,
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
You see, Yuri, if I was looking for suggestions, it would have just asked someone who actually liked,
That's not how criticism works.
which people did, by the way.
Oh,
So Natsuki is basically Donald Trump.
don't drag me into this.
Phrase. Sayori liked this. I know many good people. Good people like Dory, great person, really loved it. Slammed it out of the park. Yuri, potentially undocumented, didn't like it.
I know cheetahs, many cheetahs, the biggest, the best cheetahs. They run very fast. I can assure you, cheetahs run.
It's more creative than this.
Anyways,
Wow, that's a hard insult there.
keep going.
Alex.
And Jason, another great person, good friend of mine, loved it as well.
Don't drag me into this.
I'm doing great amongst Jasons. You know, much better. Much better. So, based on this, you know, I could give you some suggestions of my own, you know. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I no. Sumimasen, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jason liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was very impressed.
Your name Vladimir now.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh, I didn't realize you were like so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Ooh, that's not what I said. Ooh, oh,
Things are getting intense.
you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jason appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Look, having nuclear, my uncle was a great professor and scientist and engineer. Great genes, good genes. And you know, how did he know he didn't appreciate my advice more? You know, best, all passing grades. Are you just so full of yourself?
No,
Yes.
if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Minasan, daijoubu? Daijoubu desu ka?
I don't think Trump speaks Japanese.
Oh, well, you know what? I wasn't like totally the one whose boobs like literally magically grew a size bigger as they started showing up. I'm done.
Natsuki!
I'm totally done.
Austin.
Natsuki. Hello, Natsuki. That's a little.
This doesn't involve you.
Involve you.
I
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. It's just that they noticed I was standing there.
Jason, she's just trying to make me look bad.
Totally not true. False media spreading lies. Fake news. Fake news from Yuri. I should revoke her news license. You start looking into that. Take away her podcasting. She gets over herself. Maybe she could be real news, like good old Fox, and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then we could just have more like great bars, and this wouldn't happen. What's the point?
They're trying to build a world.
All convoluted for no reason.
Pay for it.
The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
What?
I'm trying really hard for that joke.
I was.
Oh, explain that to her, Jason.
Well, wait,
It was good. I just
there's a reason we have
on the fly.
so many deep and expressive words in language. It's the only way to express complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it is also a waste. You understand that, right, Jason? Well...
Wow.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh!
Or just back out. Nuclear option.
Never back out! Obviously. Obviously who?
I'd say you were the bottom. Come on. I'd say you were the bottom too.
You're a coward. You're an enemy.
Natsuki. Oh god, the music shut down. It's serious time. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. More fake news surrounding me. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem serious. This is like the worst reading in all of reading.
I understand. Yuri. Oh. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oof, eesh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far.
Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you like totally kidding me? Totally? That's exactly what I did. I told her it was her that.
Austin!
No, never apologize, never surrender.
But Natsuki, I have the high ground.
Natsuki clenches her fist.
I'm gonna apologize, not just to the men, but the women and children.
Next thing we'll know, there'll be a character named Frank.
I must be frank, Your Majesty.
In the end, nobody has taken her side.
Nobody has taken my side.
She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling a little bad of her, just a little bit. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to cook eggs and toast for breakfast.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Is she really speaking though, or is she just saying the word?
Sorry,
Where was the toast in her mouth?
she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to build the wall. Spare me. I'm having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! I look across the room. Eri has her chin bared in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach. They've used that verb twice now. Approach her and sit in the adjacent chair.
Well, no, because it's
Adverb,
representing,
sorry.
Japanese culture. They like to have ginger with sushi. Come on, don't you even know Japan?
Oh, I guess I don't. Sigh. No, they're making eggs and toast. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How can anyone not have gotten frustrated after hearing Natsuki's poem? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
An event handler. I could have thrown an exception.
Well, alright, I believe you.
I didn't implement my observer pattern properly.
Thanks, Jason. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of club now.
Using composition, not inheritance.
It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about you know. I would never do anything so shameful. So, eh? Hmm? What thing did Natsuki say? Oh. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah.
Game time started. Mina-san. Is it Dekimasu?
It was a lot of fun.
Look, this is where the fun begins.
Well, I'd say that it was worth it.
Wait, what?
She came back.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
It wasn't a walk, it was a run.
It was like, alright. Well, mostly. Where did I come from?
Is very consistent now. Come on.
What's as consistent as our accent?
Is this for the psychological horror?
It's okay, we played the game for the plot, right?
Only plot.
Yeah?
Do whatever passes for you, because otherwise you won't get any of the plot.
You see, Ethan.
Yeah, I'd say the same.
Whole plot like me.
It was a neat thing.
Never appeared in an act.
It was a neat thing to talk shit to Natsuki in front of everyone. Awesome.
Monica.
Oh no. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Wait, is this Undertale?
Making fun of people's poems fills me with determination. Well, I'm gonna save, by the way. I haven't saved it all. You know, it's the kids that get into a quick time event.
Right here.
She pulls out an axe and tries hitting me.
You're right. Loot boxes in QT.
Oh no, here. Literally, grab his loot box, throws it across the room, you do a quick QT to get his loot box.
Then again,
And the loot box has like half the words of the poem, so you can only impress like two of the girls if you grab the loot box and get lucky and get the words there for you.
Yep. Sayori will like walk up to me while we're walking home from school and say, "Oh, Jason, if you really cared about me, you'd pay $12.99." Jason, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It has truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either, though.
I feel like it's been a while since we spent time with anyone.
Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. It's probably your fault.
Oh, great. Oh boy.
I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Just one.
You're right, Des.
Why doesn't you give the choice?
No, I don't hate them.
You're right, Des.
I just wanted your opinion, that's all.
Railroading so hard.
I can see why they'd make good friends with you, I think.
Like, how many choices have you actually gotten, Jason?
Like, I think...
Side with the girl.
It was like 3 choices, wasn't it?
I don't think the poem order really mattered. I got him write my poem, and I also got to choose which person to side with.
Okay.
Phew. You know, Jason.
To accelerate a bit if we're gonna see anything good.
It's nice that you get to spend some time with you in this club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you,
Get
too.
along with everyone.
That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Huh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but
Is it Mainichi wa
Does it-
Tanyobi da?
does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Good doggo.
Good dog.
Good Inu.
I said, no, don't call people dogs. That's very rude, Alex. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Watch this game be like.
Oh.
Always pick the first word.
Swimsuit.
Always pick the first word. Just the first word. Just bam.
Climax.
Passion.
I'll let Jeff pick. Marshmallow. It's just Jeff, every single one. Quickly, Jeff.
Are we still? No, Poof is the fucking cute girl.
Poof.
He's spelling too crappy. Go on.
Sticky.
I'll do Sticky then.
Why are we going for? Why are we going for Trunker?
Are these the same words?
I don't know.
I mean, it's probably just.
I'll just go. I'll just pick from here. Depression.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Wait, why was
Grief.
is she going for those?
Agonizing.
Where are we going?
Eternity.
Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Yeah.
Oh.
No, you have to do Doki Doki. That's the name of this thing.
That's cheating. I'd probably hack the game if I click that.
Skirt.
Skirt.
Everyone's gotta smooth theirs.
Boop.
That's what I was going off of.
Disoriented. Shame. Effulgent.
Doesn't matter.
Anime. Vivid. Misfortune.
Is this League of Legends?
You said that last time. They really are the same words. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the clubroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Jason! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club after all. I see. That's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things you do anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy toast and eggs? No thanks. Eh? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your... Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retreats her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. There she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up.
Who is this guy? Fucking Sherlock Holmes.
Don't make me feel guilty. If it makes you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Fuck. Ultimatum.
Nobody is innocent. Nobody is innocent. There are only varying levels of guilt.
Dude, I gotta go sleep.
Alright. Alright. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oof. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Jason to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Oh shit.
And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that,
Your Majesty. After
That was really tricky.
your suffering is...
well, it's right there. To be frankly, Your Majesty.
And to be frankly, your majesty, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution.
Yuri confirmed Palpatine?
Prize to be sure.
Eh. Did I just... I didn't mean to reveal that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oof. Eesh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. And now I have to accept the revolution.
What's happening? Tooth and tail? Oh, there's
Re-
more of them.
Retribution.
I feel like Yuri is the civilized. I think she's definitely a hopper.
Retribution.
One is maybe like
Dexter would be so proud of us.
That
do we should post it?
Making his character the damn girls.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
I feel like the leader one is the long coat. Or maybe KSR. I think she's Hopper, Sayori. That's the clearest.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give you more credit than that, Sayori. Ow!
She's just projecting her love.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles out to the desk. Oh, she missed the QuickTime event.
The revolution has begun.
Ow. What was? A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you to hit me in the face. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it.
Oh, this is getting explicit, guys.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one little cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Of course, I make no. I make the best cookies. You can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez.
Okay. If you wanted Japanese, that's probably where you'd say mo or something.
I don't know. Otarimos then. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey, my cookie! Did you seriously, just do that?
Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes.
You're such a kid. It's Jeff's favorite line.
Is this Pokemon black and white now?
Yep.
Features now, thanks to science.
Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Oh.
Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. She went to sleep.
Monica wa doko desu ka?
I was a really determined sounding.
I want to learn Japanese. Monica wa doko desu ka?
good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's died of. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna need to take a break. That sounded way too fast.
You sounded like a weeb right there.
Okay. I know. It was just the randomly inserting one word that I think was a bit too over the top. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty, like, popular after all.
Whoa.
Unlike some people.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. They're gossiping.
Stop trying to make Bleak a thing.
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Yeah, dude.
Excuse me?
No, but I can get Mean Girl on there.
Suddenly, the door swings open. Austin!
Hello, sorry. So sorry.
Sumimasen to you.
Sumima excuse me to you too. Ah, there you are.
I'm sorry. I don't mind being right. I hope you know who worried for nothing.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Those clubs over boyfriends, we gotta be available for MC.
Hey, what on earth you talking about? You what, mate?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last night tonight was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time.
Damn.
That, like, makes no sense, though. You would have, like, heard the bell ring, at least.
Panowski sounds...
What, mate? I must not have heard it since I'm practicing piano.
Alex, you did a really good pissed voice. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Yeah, fucking more talented than all you pricks put together. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Thanks.
Monica looks at me.
Maybe, once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
It's the most robotic voice possible.
Why are you letting me down, Jason?
Monica,
You sound like the knight from Trine.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, oof. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
You were really fucking bad at taking a hint. Ah ha ha, don't worry, you oblivious fuckhead. I practice, a whole lot, right? Really love the tracks. Share it once I'm done.
I see. In that case, best of luck. In that case, best of Ganbate.
Thanks. So, I miss anything tonight.
No, not really.
I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down.
Oh my god, you got a choice?
Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
No, no choice.
No.
That was a choice already made. Yeah.
Hey Yuri.
It does seem like.
Eh?
You guys should know that it just said something.
Eh?
It just says dudes.
Ah. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Ah, no. I was just kind of waiting for you.
Trail.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Could you read faster? Actually, do you mind if I make tea first?
Not at all.
Thank you very much.
I've also seen this song.
There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of ocha.
Not necessarily Ocho.
Not to mention for yourself as
What
well.
about soju?
Yuri stands up.
I believe she just pours a teacup full of soju and just like chugs it.
Downs it. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fesses an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug it in at teacher's desk, then we will go get water.
She walks past me and sets kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have water pitcher?
Thanks, I'll be right back.
No.
No.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall go then.
I alluded this water pitcher fair and square.
Yeah.
This is my water pitcher, Jason. Get your grubby gaijin hands off my water pitcher.
Austin.
I'm sorry. Why are you two off today?
Eh? Oh.
Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Make sure to use protection. That's kind of a one-person job, is it? Just like your life.
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once, bitch. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Jason in club activity?
My mouth gapes.
Do I just stick my ass out of you? Suppose not.
Then let it go, Jason.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow.
Make sure to use protection.
For this one-person job. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri,
Like what? What's wrong?
I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so... irritated. What's wrong with me?
no, Yuri.
I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Jason, how come even when I do something so bad, you're being nice to me?
Because
You see, Yuri.
What?
nothing that you
When
do...
you hold pistol like me, nothing that you do is as bad as you think it seems.
In your head, nobody's perfect.
What perverted shit are you trying to set her up for?
We all have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into hurricane. Ah, no, no. What did you hate me for? Something terrible is that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone. I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Yes, I can. I can totally hate people for having emotions.
Friendo, you say. Ah, ooh, ee, Yuri lifts her head. Jason, I really like having friend. Thanks, Yuri. I like having friend too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yes. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we awkwardly fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Jason, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yes. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get teapot. You really do like this. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Whew. In that case, you will only be more impressed, because you have low standards. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. Oh ho ho! I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more from time to time with words. It turns out it's not very hard for me to talk. When it's you who's around anyway, not that Nachtsuki. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too hard. You're always worrying about me, Jason. It's very, how you say, endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Jason, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on floor? Do you mind if we squat on floor today?
Like a true sloth.
Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over the desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, my posture. Terrible. So that's why we should sit on floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's at Candy Radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not even holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing.
She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to read a couple of words. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. No take any. Eh, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudge on the page. And I am not rude, unlike some people. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need for apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. You can eat chocolate by yourself. He opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. And I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively paste the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Jason. Sorry. Guess I should not have done that. Oof. Eek. You were just helping.
Moral story is don't feed. Don't feed wild Yuris.
That's just something friends do?
It's just something you're not supposed to do.
Yuri mom. Doesn't accept food. Only electricity.
Right? I mean, not really. Yeah, sure. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Ah, I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to book.
So past tense or future tense? Maybe present? That's okay.
But I could tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths.
You can clearly see what he's looking at right now.
I raise my arm. Ah. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. What?
Aren't you laughing at your
He jolts back.
Time to share bones. Jason, you could have Yuri for a taste of, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hello,
The spell is abruptly broken. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean it without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh.
Oh no. Let's just speed run through this.
We'll go Natsuki first. That's fine. I think I'm gonna play about another hour and then I'll stop.
another hour. Come on, I gotta see this shit.
That sounds good.
Do you want to like continue playing this game together?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can save for now then.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll save then.
Let's just get through the poems.
Are you sure? It's up to you, Austin.
Yeah, just save, just save.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stop for now then.
Because again, I gotta wait
No, we'll stop for now. That's fine. That's fine.
You don't have to wake up early.
I already quit the game. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching on the stream box. Bye from Yuri.
Don't forget to.
Do not forget for like and subscribe. And type in comments below if you liked the video. I would say good night, but it is morning in Russia. No, it just has mine.
You probably sound so stupid.
Bye, everyone.